In January 2010, Charles Sain filed an appeal with the 10th Circuit Court of Appeals. In March, U.S. Marshals came knocking on his door when he wasn't home. The following is the recorded conversation between Chuck Sain and the U.S. Marshals, and is a glimpse into the fight patriots are having in the courthouses of the United States, and the malicious attempts by judges to silence them.
Somebody by the name of Vinny?
Yes, sir. This is Charles.
I need something more than a guy's name by the name of Vinny. Could you please give me your whole name?
Sure. Let me explain to that. I work with U.S. Marshals, and I can even show you my credentials if you'd like to meet with me at one point.
Well, you scared the hell out of my father.
I know.
Do you deny that you guys came by about an hour ago, 45 minutes ago? You do deny?
We had no intentions of scaring the hell out of your father.
Well, I'd like to know what all this is about.
Well, it's about your mailing that we did in 10th Circuit.
You mean my filings in the record of a federal lawsuit?
Yes, indeed. I'm not involved with your lawsuit in one way, shape, or form at all. The outcome of that is no concern to me. Your legal issues are of no concern to me. However, there are people, whoever these filings went to or are addressed to, feel perhaps intimidated or threatened. And my job only is to interview you. Obviously, you're angry with these people.
Oh no, apparently what they're doing is once again harassing me. So before we go any farther, I need to know who, and just to show that you have probable cause and you have jurisdiction over this matter, I need to know who contacted you and what they said and all the facts regarding your contact of my family and me.
Okay, well, I was informed by the U.S. Marshals Judicial Threat Investigator, or the District Threat Investigator. His name is Fred Garcia. He is a Deputy U.S. Marshal, as am I, and that is it. If you'd like to meet with both of us, we could explain it to you. Our concerns, and frankly, to be honest with you, I don't have any concerns. I don't see anything that would lead me to believe that any of these people are in danger, other than through lawsuits and so forth.
Yeah, it sounds to me like what's going on is this is nothing more than further intimidation of me, trying to get me to overlook their crimes. Their crimes are well documented. They're in the court record right now. I have never contacted any of these individuals. I don't know where they live. I don't know their numbers. In most cases, I don't even, in terms of some of the judges and the other people that are in the lawsuit, I don't even know what they look like. I've never met these people. All I'm working on is the documents they filed against me. The ones that I do have met are also in the legal documents, and if they don't want to go through the legal system and do this stuff properly, well, then that's their problem.
Sure.
But sure, I would, as long as I can have a witness, I'd like to be able to meet with you guys so I can get the exact information. I'd like to get the information. I'd like to have the documented information because it's my intent now to file this in the record as further information against these individuals.
Sure. Sir, let me explain something to you. If you don't understand already, I'm sure you're a very intelligent man. I in no way want to threaten you or coerce you to do anything that you don't want to with your legal filings. I cannot do that, nor will I do that. And you are more than welcome to have a witness if you want to just sit down, talk with us. We can meet at Starbucks. We can meet anywhere you like. That is it. Once I complete my interview, then I will be out of your hair.
Now, why do you need to do an interview?
At your earliest convenience.
No, why do you need to don't know who contacted you people, why they contacted you, and what their basis of that is. And if that's not up front, then you don't have any probable cause to be doing any of this stuff.
Well, I'll tell you. The 10th Circuit Court of Appeals contacted the U.S. Marshals.
Okay, who at the 10th Circuit contacted the U.S. Marshals?
I'm not certain. I really am not certain. But I do have paperwork, and we can review it.
Well, okay, if we set this up, it's going to be a recorded conversation. There will be witnesses there. I may even take some photographs of vehicles. I noticed my father was telling me there were federal vehicles out in front of the house. That is already a threatening type of behavior. These people are out of control, and if they don't like the lawsuit thrown against them because of their actions, then they can state that in court documents. That's the way I state all of my stuff. I've never attacked these people. I've never threatened these people. I don't know some of these people by face. So this sounds to me like this is just an intimidation tactic to try to get me to back off of this lawsuit. If the law does what it says it's supposed to do, these people could end up going to prison and doing some other things. But that's all what the law has to say. I don't have anything to do with that. That's what is in the books. That's the way the law is set up. If they don't want to follow the law, then they might as well move to a different country, because that's the way law is supposed to operate in this country.
Sure.
Okay, so now what is this interview about?
Strictly that. I want to assure myself and my management that that you are not a threat.
And how are you going to determine that by an interview?
I'm not. I pretty much have my mind made up right now. The interview can last 5 minutes, 2 minutes, or half hour, depending on how much we want to talk about things, or even if you want to talk about anything. And at no point do you have to talk to me about your legal issues. That is no concern of mine. Like I said, I encourage you to continue, if your lawsuit, to continue with your filings and continue on the course that you're on.
Okay, is this interview, and in fact this conversation that you're having with me and the conversation you have with my father, can those be used against me in a court of law?
They cannot.
They cannot, because I was going to say you guys have already screwed up because it wasn't Mirandized.
Correct. It cannot be. All I want to do, my job, sir, is this. And how do you pronounce your last name? Is it Sain?
Sain.
My only concern as a U.S. Marshal tasked with protecting judicial officials, family members, and people of the like. That's one of my many duties. And my title is a District Threat Investigator. Now, I'm not saying you've made any threats. I'm not saying that. When these things arise, it is my obligation through my title, through my job, to determine that you are not a threat to these people physically or toward their family. And I'm not suggesting that you are.
Well, if anybody's a threat, they are a threat to me. And that's why there is a lawsuit. We're looking at the totality of the circumstances here. So, like I said, I'm not even concerned with why you're suing these people. That has no concern to me. Just as you and I are speaking now, very respectful to one another, is how I will speak to you when we meet in person. That's good. Okay. I have to reiterate again. These people have, over this last 7 years that this lawsuit has been going on, have prevented me from finding out information regarding what they have been doing to me. I've legally issued subpoenas to these people, and they